Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the next 3 months. So, this is just going to be a short little reading for July, August, September. And don't worry, I'm still doing the monthly readings. So, on my channel, the monthlies for July, August, September will still show up on time. So, don't worry about that. And they will be longer, covering the entire month. But I don't do yearly readings because I don't feel like they're accurate. It's just too long of a time. Too much can change over an entire year. So 3 months is a lot better, and I'm going to do this every 3 months, every quarter basically. I'm going to keep doing these 3 month readings so you just can kind of get a quick little feel of what to expect over the next 3 months. Kind of like what are the major themes going on over the next 3 months of your life. So, Gemini, I think you have a lot of great stuff going on. The first card you have is the Ace of Hearts. I will say that I think love is definitely on the table for all Geminis out there. If you're single, definite love kind of connections, and I mean like true love. This isn't one of those things where it's just like a summer romance or something like that. This is like a true connection, long lasting marriage type of stuff going on here. But the Ace of Hearts, it indicates a lot more than that. It indicates your problems in life going away. It indicates, after a difficult period of time, better times, better stuff coming in for you, better, more luck, more love, more money. And, it represents you. I think, for the most part, I think that Gemini's probably, I think if you're going to do a lot of traveling, I think it'll mostly be in June. Maybe short-term travel over the next 3 months. But this card indicates home. The home, it indicates that you want to be home, kind of, or at least a place you consider home. So if you're traveling, it would probably be a place that you feel like it's home. Even if you've never been there before, you get there and you're like, oh, this place feels like home. It reminds you of all those feelings that you have when you're home. So that's what this card indicates. It really, this indicates just being happy as well. So I think you'll just be happy over the next 3 months. A lot of happiness, a lot of good stuff. If you're in a relationship, it'll just be, happy, positive, better than ever type of situation. So that's very positive and good, good stuff. Next, we have the Five of Spades. This card indicates, I always say a blessing in disguise. That's the traditional meaning of this card, and usually it holds true. So it's kind of like one of those things, like maybe something will happen over the next 3 months. It doesn't feel very major at all. I don't think it'll be earth shaking, or I don't think it'll shake up your life in any way, but it might be just like a little tiny upset, like you don't get a job that you wanted, or you don't get something you expected, something along those lines. But it's always a blessing in disguise. So you always end up in the future looking back and be like, oh, okay, I didn't get that job, but I got a job that pays me twice as much. It's that kind of situation. So it's always positive. It always ends up like something along those lines, very positive. So it's a good thing. Like I say, fives always represent birth. They not a literal birth, but a birth of something. So spades are kind of like the stopping of something, but you're still getting a birth, so you're still getting something. It's going to be a lot more positive. So if something minor happens, don't worry about it. If you don't get a job, or if you don't, get into a relationship with somebody, judging by the hearts cards that you have laying here, the person you're gonna get after is 100,000 times better than the person that you have to pass up. All of those things. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. This is pretty much the best hearts card. I mean, I know that the Ace of Hearts is a very powerful card. It's considered the best, but to me, this is the best. This represents two people coming together in marriage. This is much better than any of the other heart cards on a love type of level. It indicates a very positive relationship. This is like a marriage card. It's getting together with somebody that you're going to end up marrying. It's that kind of love, really. And if you're already in a relationship, it just means that you're going to have like I said, you have the Ace of Hearts, you have this. It just means that your relationship you're going to be getting a lot of support from your relationship that you're in. It's going to be very supportive, very positive. They're going to be pushing you through things in a positive way. And just a very positive time. So, Gemini, over the next 3 months, a lot of love on the table. I think a lot of your problems are going to be melting away, which is a kind of a trend for everybody, really, for all signs. It has been for the past few months, but you in particular, I think any problems that you've had, anything that's gone wrong, it'll all be cleared up over the next 3 months, and you won't have much to worry about. So thank you for watching this video, and have a great next 3 months.